What's up, everybody? It's the Masked Lantern, and welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. Let me explain a few things real quick, because you notice when we last left off, we just left the level, and now we're just starting off on a level. That's because I was going to continuously start an episode. Basically, I was going to record for a long period of time, shorter, layman's terms. And something came up, so I had to stop mid-recording. So that's why, we left the one. That's why we're not the one place anymore, and we're just restarting in a new episode because we're just leaving off where I stopped. So there's that, and off camera. Yeah, well, obviously I got here. There's that, and also off camera we had another dragon. So when we go in the overworld, so when we go back to the overworld next time, we'll go over to where that dragon was, and we'll play his soundbite, so you guys can know what he said. So there's all that. So yeah, now we got out of the way. Let's continue playing the game. So what has happened since the last time we've talked? Not much. I'm pre-recording a lot of things, because it just makes it easier. So, spoiler alert, I pre-record some things. I can say, hold on. What are you gonna do? Yeah, just give me all them gems. Thank you, sir. Oh, I remember what I was talking about last time. I don't think I got. Yeah, I didn't bring it up. Hang on.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
I think he said if you jump. Anyways, I didn't get to say about. I was talking about this in the last, not the last episode, but which would have been this episode. But when I had to stop. But so technically, I didn't really talk about this. Semantics. Anyways, I found this one website that has people who make homemade things or they just have really cool things in general. Some people make their own necklaces. Some people have old clothing from it's an interesting website, and they have video games on here too. Now, what I like about it is that some of these are homebrews, which means somebody took a concept or an idea and kind of created their own game around it. For example, on the thing, which I want to get, somebody made a Freddy using the images from the Nightmare on Elm Street game, which we'll be doing a Let's Play of. And are we already done? No. That's right. This is one of those weird levels where it has multiple paths and just things like that. So we could just leave, but that would defeat a lot of purpose, because we didn't see barely any of the game. What's this do? Okay, yeah, it just lets us fly over here again. But anyways, they took the models from the Nightmare on Elm Street game. So I took Freddy, his model, again, which we'll be doing an episode of when October hits, and they took the model of Jason Nope, we're gonna fall. Just let it happen. Of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, his game, and they made a Freddy versus Jason game, and I'm just like, yes, I want this in my life, please. So there's that. Somebody made a Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom game, which I just kind of want that for my collection, really. But they just don't have homebrews. They also have reproductive cartridges, which means I don't know if it's some of the things, but we'll talk about reproduction first. Reproduction cartridges are there are some games out there that got made, but for whatever reason never got released out to the public. One of the games that I can think of off the top of my head was called Drax Night Out. It was, based around Dracula. Oh crap, I fucked this up. And it was basically, you played as Dracula, and you went out of town, basically. Like, best way to describe this game. So there's that, and they also, they have things like that, and they have a survival horror game on there that I really want to get, that was quote-unquote technically released for the States, but finding a copy for it is near impossible for a cheap price, at least. And it's called Clock Tower, and it is a survival horror game. It's basically, what Silent Hill and Resident Evil did. It's basically the grandfather. Well, I wouldn't say the grandfather, because now thinking about Alone in the Dark, the original Alone in the Dark, it did the survival horror thing first. So I would have to find out. I need to find out which one came first. But basically, it's one of the earliest survival horror games. But what makes it interesting is the console that it was released on, which was for the original. Crap! Stop! Just stopping. Anyways, which was for the original NES, and somebody got a hold of it and converted it for. God damn it! I thought I landed there. Hold on.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
God, thank you, sir. Anyways, so it was for the original NES, but of course only for the Famicom system, which was the Japan's version of the NES. So what somebody did was they took it and put it on a Super Nintendo cartridge for the States, and I won it, and I'm gonna get it, and we'll do something with that for the channel. What else? So there's those things, and I think that's just really cool. So there's homebrews. No, those would be reproduction cartridges. And then there's ROM hacks, and I missed. Just fall. What the inevitable will happen. I don't want to say. I want to say a ROM hack is technically taking an idea of something and then just changing it just ever slightly. I believe that's what a ROM hack is. If I'm wrong, someone can correct me in the comments below, because I just get this weird feeling that I'm wrong and I keep fucking failing. God damn it. But that's what I believe a ROM hack is. So basically, an example of a ROM hack is Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom. We know what the Mushroom Kingdom is, and we know what Mega Man is. For those of you who don't know who Mega Man is the Blue Bomber. He was from the original NES. His whole thing was running and jumping and shooting. We'll be doing that for the channel as well, so you'll get to meet Mega Man. But yeah, so basically, they just took, Mega Man and put him in the Mushroom Kingdom. Best bet. Basically, that's it. Now, I don't know if you get the abilities of Mega Man, or they just put the skin, like they just replace Mega Man they replace Mario with Mega Man. I don't know. But whatever the case is, I want those games because they look really cool and really fun, and I feel like they'd be entertaining to do. Just gotta get a working NES. I mean, I have one, but it doesn't really capture. And we made it. Sweet. So there's those things that are happening. God damn it. So there's those things that are happening. And I'm just gonna bring this up to it. I won't. I was gonna bring this up, but you know what? I like surprises. Sometimes. So yeah, I won't say anything about this just yet. You're going to have to wait till October, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And this is all we can do really here, because I kind of fucked up the jump. Because this level's all about the super running and jumping and things, and if you don't do it just right, you fail horribly. so we'll call that a level. Because, again, I fucked up horribly. I can't believe that, September's almost over. It just felt like it just started. Alright, so what else we gotta do? Well, there's that flying one. There's this one over here first. So we'll come over here. Really fast. We'll come over here first. And we'll go on this level. Metalhead. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, but whenever I think of, whenever I hear the term metal and head together, I'm just like, yeah, metal. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, yeah, this is the boss fight. This is the boss. The fuck? Okay, thank you for throwing your people and allowing me to, kick their ass. Okay, come on. Thank you. Alright, so... yeah, this is, I believe, the boss fight. And I feel like this is... I watched a review about this game by the completionist, Gerard Dragon Rider Khalil, otherwise known as that one video gamer, otherwise known as the completionist. And he did and I have to agree with him when he said in his review that one of the levels you actually get a legit boss fight, and it is this level that I believe that you do get the one legit boss fight that you don't look at and you go, this is seriously a boss fight like all the other levels. I said I believe. I honestly could be completely wrong, and that happens. No one's perfect, and I died. Lovely. Well, that's just convenient. So, well, we'll stop there anyway. So, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. And like always, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.